Welcome, DC family. This is Greg Henderson reporting live with my right hand man.
Uptown Waller, what's up, y'all?
You know what it is. This is the District Sports Report, reporting live on the Washington Wizards versus the Detroit Pistons. So Detroit's coming in at the record of 15 and 16, one game below 500, sitting in 8th place in the East. So they're currently kind of where we want to be. They're actually on a slide right now. They've lost 2 games in a row. They actually won only 2 games out of their past 11. So they're actually trying to get on the winning side of things in their own right. But the Wizards are coming in really stumbling. 13 and 21 with 8 games below 500. And on the road, it's even worse. We're currently the worst road team in the league. With 4 and 15 on the road, which is an abysmal road record. We allow a league worst 120 points a game on the road. I mean, that is unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
So this is going to be a tough game. We've got 6 straight losses on the road, so we're trying to avoid this 7-game slide. We got a tough opponent tonight in the Pistons, even though their record doesn't show that they're a juggernaut of a team. This is a team that has Andre Drummond. And if you know anything about the Wizards this year, is we are struggling rebounding the ball. And Andre Drummond is first in rebounding in the league. He's first in offensive rebounding in the league. And he's first in second chance points. So he's going to be a force that we're going to have to deal with in the middle. Let's get to it. First half, while the game was pretty competitive, man. First quarter, the Wiz led by 1. We were shooting 53% from the field to start the game. Second quarter, the Pistons, Langston Galloway caught fire. He was hitting threes from everywhere. But we held it together. We actually held on to the lead. It was a tie game at the end of the second quarter. And we still had that 1-point lead at the halftime break. And then the fourth quarter happened, Waller. Woo! 12-0 run to start the first. So I don't know what Scott Brooks said or didn't say, but it was a complete debacle coming out of halftime. Careless turnovers, allowing wide open threes. It's a miss or make league, and we were missing shots, easy and hard. And we were down 36-55 when Brooks said, "Okay, timeout, let's get a break." 12-0 run, right? Great pep talk in the timeout, right? Thought we were gonna come out and make a run. Negative. They went on a 10-2 run to compile that 12-0 run to a 22-2 run to open up the third. I mean, unbelievable. We literally scored 2 points and watched them score 22. It was unprecedented, and they ended up going up 76-57. What you think?
That's totally horrible, man.
What'd you see, man?
I mean, I just see a lack of effort through, just no 4 quarters of just tough defense and offense. It's just they're not finishing games. You starting off, you letting these leads get to you where it's pretty much impossible to come back, man. So.
Impossibilities when you get down big. I mean, we've talked about the Wizards' record when we get down by double figures. It's pretty much like 2 and 25 now. When we get down by more than 10, the odds are very much in the other team's favor. They're gonna pull out the game. Yeah. All right, so let's for the third quarter. The Wizards finished strong in the third quarter. We were down by like 20 something, but we ended up only being down by 13 going into the fourth. So there was some light at the end of the tunnel. There was some hope that maybe if we make a run in the fourth, we could pull this thing out. Ariza caught fire from 3. He was like 0 for something in the first half, missing all his 2-point shots. Yeah. But he did make some threes, made 5, I think, for the game, couple in the third, couple in the fourth, to bring the lead back to 3 points. Man, I thought we was going to take that thing, but we got no closer. Reggie Jackson, Blake Griffin, and Galloway continued to catch fire. 23 points for Blake. Galloway finished with 22. They sealed the deal. Really put us under. And our backcourt, who had terrible games last game against Indiana, kind of bounced back a little bit. They both scored 21 apiece, but it wasn't nearly enough.
Not at all.
Our defense has been terrible all year, DC family. And now, since the trade, I got to say that our offense is now struggling. So offensively, we haven't been that bad this year. We're averaging pretty much top 10 in the league, about 115, 116 points a game. But 2 games in a row under 100 points. I don't know what this trade has got us going, but it's got us going in the wrong direction. We're not getting better defensively. We're still giving up a ton of points. And offensively now, it seems like it's a struggle to score the ball. So very concerning. Key takeaways from the game. What's one of your key takeaways, Waller?
My key takeaways from the game, I mean, the guys that sit on the bench, man, they seem to just have more effort right now, man. So that's the only key takeaways I see right now. I'm just very disappointed. I'm tired of losing.
Hey man, last game, Wall was sick, and Bill from the 3-time overtime game was tired. I'm sick and tired too. I'm sick and tired of watching this team commit bad performance after bad performance, and I don't really know what to do. But key takeaways is this trade hasn't helped the team. That's one thing that's really clearly on my mind right now. Ariza is limited offensively. I mean, the boy can hit some threes. He's got a stroke from the three-point range. But if he has to put the ball on the floor, if he has to dribble the ball
and create a shot,
it's a disaster. And you know what? That was the case 5 years ago when he was 28, 29. So now at 32, 33, when he's less athletic, obviously Father Time, you don't get better over time in this game. He's definitely not good at driving the ball. So he missed all of his two-point shots, which is not a surprise. Every time he drove to the hole and tried to create, he missed. But those spot-up threes, when you find him wide open, we can get his feet set and get that follow-through. He's a great shooter, and he showed that tonight with 5 threes. But what Kelly Oubre provided was a lot of driving, a lot of aggressiveness going to the hole,
a lot of slashing,
a lot of putback dunks. That type of play, we're not seeing from anybody on our team right now. Oubre had 19 points tonight for the Phoenix Suns, y'all, in a victory over the Orlando Magic, and he was playing big minutes in the fourth quarter. He led that team with a positive 14 plus minus, so already paying dividends for the Suns. They're now winning more than they were losing. Winning always cures all ills, so he's having fun over there right now, even though I know he's disappointed he got traded. But much respect to you, Kelly Oubre. I'm watching you from afar, man. Keep doing your thing out west, bro. The Wizards, my second takeaway is that we are consistently inconsistent, all right? You never know what team is going to show up, people. They're like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I call them Dr. Bill and Mr. Wall right now, right? So, Bill, 40 points against Phoenix. Lit it up in that 3-time overtime game, right? First triple-double of the year. Woo! You know what he's done the last 2 games? Shoot 2 for 13 from three-point range.
and stink the place up.
Too much eggnog, man. And then Wall. Returned from his flu, right? 13 turnovers the past 2 games. 7 against Indiana and 6 against the Pistons. The interview, they called him after the game against Indiana. Asked him about our road woes, why we're struggling so much on the road. And Wall talked about the fact that we start off games sluggishly. We get down, and we don't have the crowd in our back to pick us up. Yeah, all those 35 crowds that's coming to Capital One Arena, we're definitely not filling those seats right now. But in any case, he claimed that not having a crowd, getting off to bad starts, maybe him committing some untimely, careless turnovers are the cause for some of our road woes. Well, Wall, you are the classic Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde right now. I mean, you are like Two-Face on the road and at home. At home, you're shooting 50% from the field. You're averaging 25 points a game, shooting 37% from three-point range, a plus 2.8 on the plus minus. All right? On the road, you're a totally different person. You're averaging 16 points a game, 38% from the field, 23% from three-point range, and a negative 13.5 plus minus. So when you look at the reason why we're 4 and now 16 on the road compared to 9 and 6 at home, it's really you looking in the mirror and seeing how you can bring it on the road, whether it's energy, shots, leadership. You're playing like an all-star at home. You're playing like a journeyman at best when we're on the road. And we can't survive without that. We really can't. Top floor breakdown, Waller. What's going on in the city, man, this holiday break?
All right, man. Happy holidays, man. This is the top floor breakdown, all right? The Caps went on a 4-day holiday vacation. They come back tomorrow to play Carolina Hurricanes. They're topping number 1 in the Metropolitan League right now. Shout out to the Caps. We need some type of support. We need some help. Thank you, Caps. We need you, man. Anyway, Georgetown Hoyas, they're doing their thing. They're 19-3. Mac McClung, this guy's been going ham, man. Last game, he had 38 points. He's the first freshman since 1962, 1963 season to have that many, that many points. So, shout out to McClung, man. Do your thing, man. Shout out to Georgetown.
Hey, McClung. He was the freshman of the week, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
much
right.
respect, man.
Good job.
Pick up a couple more of them before the end of the year.
Let's go Warriors.
All right.
Redskins, man. We released DJ Swearinger. We all heard about comments he made. You know, I don't look at it as being a big deal. When you had Mason Foster come out a few weeks ago and say some things.
Yep.
So I mean, you know, it's just too much thing. You know, the foundation's crumbling right now. Had a few execs that were hired a few months ago. Released, moved their families from out of state here. Wow. So now every angle of the board from the Skins, man, they're just seeing to crumble. So
it's a Merry Christmas over at Redskin Park, right? We're releasing players, our Pro Bowl player right before the Christmas holiday, and then right after Christmas, they fire like the whole sales team. Pretty much scapegoating them or blaming them because they were brought in to kind of fix these fan ills. Obviously, we're not getting the sellouts that we're used to. Obviously, that public relations is not great. Really, the team is not making as much money as they used to as far as selling tickets. And so Daniel Snyder hired a group to come in, and now he's pushing them right back out the door. And I think it's more so because of the product on the field. I don't think it's anything those people could have done to change what was going on that field between those lines.
Or the morale in the locker room.
No, I mean gosh.
What can you do?
Nope. I mean, when you're getting rid of players who a lot of the players love on that team, who a lot of them saw as being a leader on this team, and you just get rid of him abruptly like that, that's not going to get you a whole lot of fans in the locker room, and it's not going to get you a whole lot of, or keep a whole lot of fans in this city who are on the borderline. Us, we just suffer through it all because we're die hard. All right. Next game, who we got? Chicago Bulls at home. They're 9-25. So
Bulls.
Pretty bad record, but they've won 2 in a row. Well, no, they got whipped tonight. So they won 2 in a row before tonight, but Minnesota put the smack down on them. Jimmy Butler and Derrick Rose return. And there is hope because we do have a winning record at home. We are 9-6. So there is a possibility we might get the wolf wall instead of the sheep wall that we get on the road. Let's get our 10th W, right? Let's get that Capital One Arena rocking. We'll see you Friday. Same place, same channel. District Sports Report. Greg Henderson.
Uptown Waller.
Signing out, y'all.
We love you, DC.
Love you
We
too.
out of here.
Happy holidays.